What's up? I'm back. It's your girl Modi here. Back with another story time. But before we get started, at 8 o'clock tonight, Live and Liddy drops on Instagram. I think that y'all should check it out. It's gonna be some dope stuff on there. You might want to get your shorty a gift. You might want to gift for yourself. I don't know. But it's gonna be shit popping. You gotta check it out. I'll put an Instagram up for y'all so y'all can see. But it drops tonight. So by the time I see it, it's gonna be already there. You might as well go, you know what I mean, just see what they got real quick. Yeah, get them a follow on Instagram. But alright, now I got my wine. My shirt say wine on it. A hug in a glass. I got plastic, but whatever. Anyways, what is gonna be the part 1 of like my Job Corp story, because it's a whole, like, it's a lot. But before I get started, I only get emotional, y'all. But thank all of y'all that support me. I really do appreciate it. Now we gonna get into the story. The morning comes that I'm leaving to go. Yeah, by the way, I'm telling the truth about everything, because I mean, I don't see why I gotta lie. But yeah, so the day comes and I'm drinking my little detox drink. My bag was packed the night before, whatever. Me and my ex kind of rekindled what we had, and we were living in our house. And so I was leaving from with her, and we was all emotional, like, no, you know how people be when they be together. Yeah, like, we felt like all the way over there. But yeah, I was dipping. I didn't go to Job Corps in Pittsburgh, by the way. So, my aunt comes to pick me up because she drives me to the airport. She rides with her. They put my stuff in the car. I didn't even have to put my stuff in the car. Thank y'all. And I get in the car. I'm finishing this drink. I'm like, dang, I gotta pee. Like, I had to pee. And y'all know the airport is like well, y'all know where I live, but where I live, the airport is a nice little distance. So I'm like, dang, like, I'm definitely going to have to wait a little bit, because like, we gotta make sure, like, I'm on this plane. I'm trying, you know what I mean? So I get there to the airport. I go to the bathroom, check everything in, you know what I mean, bag check, all that, go through security, yada. Before I go through security, I give my girlfriend a hug and a kiss, and you know, we do our spiels, you know. And my aunt Dip, she didn't even give her a ride back. She left her, swear she had to catch the bus back or something. Like, it was shady. But we didn't even know that. So I goes through my little security and all that. Goes on the plane. No, I didn't go on the plane yet. I'm online, shit. I was gonna go find a little, you know, where I'm supposed to be. And they're like, oh yeah, they're boring, you need to hurry up. So I'm like, oh, like, so I'm getting my stuff, trying to hurry up. You know, you gotta, like, basically strip. So I'm trying to put my shoes and stuff on. It's January. I got a lot of stuff on. It was cold outside. So, and where I was going, it was cold there too. So I'm like, yeah, let me get it together real quick. So I goes, get on my bag or whatever, goes onto find the plane or whatever. So I'm sitting waiting. I'm waiting in the wrong spot, y'all. They're like, no, the dude see me. He's like, no, you're supposed to be down there. Like, you're gonna get left. And I'm like, oh, like, so I know I had to go. And I had my other 2 bags with me. And the other dude was like, oh, we're going to take that bag. And I'm like, is it going where I'm going? And he was like, yeah. I was like, all right, here. And I gets on. And so the lady on the plane, she looking at me because I'm out of breath. And I'm like, ma'am, I'm lost. You just show me where my seat is. Like, and she's like, okay, it's my first time riding too. Can I get some water? She's like, yeah. That was also my first time getting on a plane. So she shows me to my seat. And there's this sweet little white old lady like right in the window seat, and she like got her little rosary on, and she got a little like Bible, and she got stuff with her, and I'm like, okay, yeah, I want to sit by her because we going to the same place if anything happened. So I sit by her. I ended up falling asleep. By the time I woke up, everything. First flight was fine. And at this point, I was in Atlanta. Yeah, I was in Atlanta. I went to the bathroom. I took a little picture. I had my new little outfit on that I got for Christmas. Y'all, I goes, and I mean, go find where I gotta be for the next plane or whatever. Cause I knew it was like the times was like back to back, like the landing time and the next boarding time for the next plane to go where I was going. So finds that line's dumb long. I'm like, all right, this is all right. This is okay. If I get in line now, I'm good. But I low key wanted to go get some food for real. But I was just like, it's cool. I got snacks. I'll be all right. So I get in line or whatever. Waiting. But yeah. So eventually we get onto the plane. This plane was tweet, like tweeted and tweet. Like it was like so tight, y'all boards. And then as the plane like takes off, we take off, we're out, whatever. I realized dude next to me's underarms was stinking. Like they smelled like fresh onions from Subway. Like it was so bad. Like I was so mad. I had a headache the whole time. He was so rude. I mean, he was quiet, but he was rude for having his armpit smelling like that. And eventually, we got off the plane and we were waiting for the little bus to come. It comes and we ends up going. They just looked at me like, you did not have to bring all this. I'm like, I did. Yeah. I'm like, and y'all gonna have to check it off. Sorry. So, because I had to pay extra for like they paid for like one bag. I'm like, who? Y'all want me to live here? And you're only gonna let me bring one bag. You don't know me. I had to get shit shipped. It was a lot. But anyways, y'all. So they're checking my stuff. The dudes was like cracking jokes because they didn't want to have to check all of it. And I goes in. Well, I didn't go all the way in. We like had to stand there outside the door and wait. So I'm like, there's a whole bunch of standing outside and waiting with y'all. Like, it's cold as fuck out here. Y'all might be used to this. But I don't live here. They end up checking our bags or whatever. And we end up going, taking a little tour. We didn't see everything. We just like seen like where the cafe was, where we were going to be, and the other buildings that were there. It was like we stayed in Obama, and then like Parks was upstairs, and then it was two buildings, but it was like the floors, there was like different sections, whatever. It was Truth and Chavez. Yeah, I think I'm right. I might be wrong though, but I don't know, so I think I'm right. Anyways, so hold on. So yeah, anyways, we go in, we do like some survey thingy, we get into our rooms. I meet my roommate. I only met one of my roommates at this time. And I'm like, oh, you were sitting across from me on the plane. She's like, yeah. And I'm like, oh, hi, my name's Moo. Well, I said my real name, but I ain't got to do it right here. So I'm like, my name's Moo. What's your name? And she's like, my name is blah, blah, blah. Her name's going to be, her name could be Sarah. Why Sarah? I don't know. But her name's going to be Sarah. And that was my, we'll say, number one roommate, because there you get 3 other roommates. Like it's like 2 beds, a little wall, and then 2 other beds, and then like your heating AC thingy. I think it's like right there at the window. But yeah, and then it's like a little table. Listen, it was a lot. So anyways, so I get in there and I go to sleep. Next morning, I wake up we get like a tour of everything, like where we're going to be learning the different trades there is, what they're all about. You know, they always get something like that. We went to like the main big dude's office. I don't know what he's called right now. Don't judge me. I'm drinking wine. Their people was coming back from break too. So like, honey, that night it was crazy. But I kind of just stayed into my room because I'm like, gonna make something shake, like with my boo. Like, I got a boo on. Like, that's really where I was at when I came down there. I swear to God. But yeah, so I don't know if I start smiling so hard because I'm really telling the truth. So ugly as hell with that hungry ass garland behind you. Fuck out of here. You know, eventually I was in the bed, called my boo, ordered my food, chilling, whatever. My roommate was like, you want to go down to the dining hall? The food was good, but I only got a little bit because I was scared it wasn't gonna be good, and they had the people like serving it, so I'm like, you just put a little bit on there. And they're like, a little bit? Yeah, a little bit. But so they put a little bit, and I was still hungry, so I ended up ordering some, and I'm like, all right, tomorrow I think I can eat a full meal because I know I'm gonna be alright. So I lays it on down, ends up going to sleep. I thought I talked to my girl, and you know, that was that. I woke up the next morning. Every morning. And I think it was at like 6:30 or 7 o'clock in the morning because it was loud, and it was like they give you 3 rings to get the so think you're gonna miss that ring the first time, they gonna hit you again. But if you ain't there, they gonna get you again. And if you ain't there yet, they give you chores in the morning, so your roommates will be up and that light will be on. Honey, I get up, I do my chore, I get in the shower. Well, I got in the shower, then I did my chores. So that the girl, I gotta clean the shower because I didn't have to clean the shower yet. She could do that, but I had to hop in the shower. So I get myself together, I does my chore, makes my bed, leaves. Yeah, we're going to fast forward to whenever we get into our classes, because there's like a class that we had to take. I forget what the class was called. It was supposed to be for like a week or something like that, but because our class was so big, it was so many people coming in at that time, they were like, we're going to give y'all like 2 weeks, but we ended up staying for like 3. So we're going to like skip it to week 2. Should I skip it to week 2? I'm gonna skip it to week 2. So by week 2, I done made myself some friends. And what's crazy is I made friends with people that I did not think I was going to like, because they seemed like how I'm reservative sometimes. Some of them was reservative, but like I heard them snapping, and I'm like, oh yeah, if we start arguing, it's not going to be cute. So we're probably not going to be cool. But we end up being cool. So we're vibing or whatever. And y'all, throughout the period, like, people was sending me stuff and my girlfriend doing shit. But I'm like, I mean, what the fuck am I going to do? I'm all the way out here. But, like, bitch, why you doing this? Making me look stupid. You can at least be sneaky. The fuck? Like, I was mad. So, eventually, I said, fuck it. I did. There was a girl up there. She was eyeing me. And I'm like, I'm about to move out this building soon. So, I don't got to worry about trying to do no sneaky links at night or nothing, because I'm not gonna be in this building, so it's not gonna be nothing. I mean, it's disrespectful regardless if you really think about it, but in my head I'm like, it's not gonna be nothing that bad. So she was like, oh yeah, you about to be my best friend or something like that. And I'm like, best friend? It's not what I was thinking, but whatever. Like, because she came to me and I was already gonna be on it, but I mean, whatever. So we were sitting there vibing, whatever, and I'm like, oh, you like me, like, I can, you know when you know, and I knew, and I'm like, okay, well, you're cute, like, y'all, little white girl, little cute little white girl, but anyways, she was, and so no, that's fucked up. I might cut that out. I might leave that in though. I ain't gonna lie. I might leave that in. I should leave that in. I'm gonna leave it in. Fuck it. Anyway, so yeah. In the morning time, she was like going to breakfast with me sometimes, you know, whatever. found out she was like talking to somebody, but like she already like, I think we kissed or something. I ain't gonna front.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we kissed and we was definitely texting, and we was definitely like, we was cute, but we wasn't together. You know what I mean? It was cute. And I was just like, oh yeah. That's a wrap. So cut that off, and I'm like, all right, fuck it. I don't need to be in anybody's face anyways. And I didn't tell my girlfriend. I never told her. So if you're watching this, sorry. That's fucked up, because I didn't like it, so I shouldn't have did it, and that's why I can't be with nobody like that, because turn me into something I'm not. Turn me into a savage. Or maybe it was Job Corps, but I don't like that. So it came down to the P test. They gave us definitely a couple of days for this P test. So I'm like, I'm good. Like, I'm good. I'm definitely good. I took that detox drink. I'm good. Like, I'm straight. Man. Oh, man. Honey. I failed. And it was like, all right, you got to take this class. It's just a little workout class to help you sweat more so you can sweat it out, because you're not going to smoke up here. And I'm like, you right. All right, whatever. So I'm taking this class, and y'all, it helped. I was looking like a whole snack when I came home. But anyway, so I end up, taking the little teep class. We're going to still fast forward that thing to this one day. I don't really know how long it was, but I know it felt like a nice little minute. But it couldn't have been that long, because I wasn't up to that long. But anyways, I was on some shit. So after a while, I'm like, I want to come home. Like, I don't like this. Like, they're not. Oh, okay, this is why I want to come home. Because I wake up and my allergies is fucking up, because we're on top of a fucking mountain. Like, and it's the middle of January. It's the beginning of January, not the middle. It's the beginning of January. So, like, I'm like, my throat's drying up every time I wake up. I can't fucking breathe. Like, I need my medicine, and they're giving me a generic brand. They're not giving me my medicine, and my insurance covers my medicine. My doctor will send you my medicine. Just ask them, instead of being cheap and quick. So they never end up sending my medicine up there. They tried to make me use that generic shit, and I end up just waiting until they took us out to the store, and I would just have to buy it with my money. But honey, that's if they was going to take us to that store, because we couldn't go anywhere yet because I failed the drug test. So they don't fucking trust us, meaning I had to hide allergy medicine to get it in. But anyways,
it was for a good cause. I really had allergies, y'all. I'm not a fucking junkie or nothing.
So I go ahead and after a while they end up moving me out of Obama, and I might be saying them wrong, but I think that was Obama, y'all. But and they moved me to Chavez. Now I know that's where I moved, because whenever the other people came in, I do remember them saying, like, to the newcomers, like, whoever's moving to Chavez, that's the ghetto. Whoever's doing, what did they say? I think it was the business or the thing that I was doing, trade. Basically, you gonna have to go to Chavez, and that's the ghetto. But I'm gonna have to say that's all for today's story. I'm gonna make a part 2. It's probably gonna be a part 3, because I'm thinking about it. It's a lot that happened up there in that little bit of time. But that's a story time for another time. So I guess I can just say, like, comment, and subscribe if you're not already a part of the MT gang. And if you are, I appreciate you. I love my supporters. Y'all is the shit. Like, because I got people sharing stuff, and I need to get an eggs, and like, I've been asking. Y'all know I've been asking. If you subscribe, it's probably because I asked you to, and I appreciate that. And if you're still viewing, I appreciate that. I'm just trying to get my little subs up, I got some heat for y'all to see, so tune in or whatever, but I'll talk to y'all later.